If you're trying to climb out of low elo, you need to stop thinking of Valorant as a team game. Yep.
My ult is ready.
One enemy remaining.
Oh shit!
So good.
Spike
There's one
down
more.
B.
Oh my. Hi, I'm Tristan, and I'm a hard-stuck low elo player, documenting my Valorant improvement journey with the goal of reaching Diamond. I will be posting weekly update videos discussing how the process is going. My aim for this series is to talk to you guys about my mistakes so that you won't make the same ones, and also to show you guys how I'm trying to fix those mistakes. Basically, how I'm thinking about it is by the end of this series, if I was a low elo player and I wanted to learn the game, this series would be a really good resource. If this sounds like the kind of series you would enjoy, please subscribe as it helps me out a lot and it doesn't cost you anything. Anyways, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the previous episodes so you can be all caught up. Here are a couple of updates from last week. The first is that I started playing on an ult account so that I could get more games in. Previously, I would pretty much only play on the weekends because during the weekdays after my workday and exercising, I did not have the energy left required to put my full focus, energy, and effort into winning my ranked games. This led to me getting tilted because I wasn't playing well, and since I only had time to play like 1 or 2 games, my whole session would pretty much get ruined. So now, instead, I just play on the ult, and like I don't care as much, so it's fine if I don't play perfectly, but at least I'm getting some more games in. Ironically, I already ranked up on my ult, and I seem to play better on it because I'm not so attached to the result, so I think this is a good change that I made. The second update is a realization that I had while playing Deathmatch. I was having a terrible deathmatch where I couldn't hit a shot to save my life, and even the easy kills where they were standing still, I couldn't get. I started trying to think about my aim more, and that just made it even worse. I thought to myself, what is happening? Like, did I just forget how to aim? Suddenly, I remember the advice from multiple different videos that I had watched recently, that you should always have a super light grip on your mouse. I focused on doing this, and instantly, everything changed. It was a night and day difference. I was able to hit the shots I normally hit, and I wasn't thinking about my aim either. I had been implementing this sometimes whenever I would remember to, but it wasn't like fully ingrained into my muscle memory yet. Throughout that deathmatch and subsequent ones, I still found myself death gripping my mouse, but I would notice much faster and quickly adjust to the lighter grip. So, because I had that experience, I will now be able to implement the light grip much more often, and I can add it to the toolbox. Alright, so that's it for the changes and discoveries of this week. Let's talk about the main concept that I learned after VOD reviewing with my coach. So, here's the thing. When you are solo queuing, the only person you can consistently rely on is yourself. And you cannot play with the mindset that you can expect anything from your random teammates. You cannot expect people to play correct Valorant, and especially in low elo, most players don't even know what correct Valorant is. What this boils down to is that you need 100% of your focus to be on killing people and winning your fights, because that is the only thing that will guarantee you round wins. Everything else, like literally everything else, is up in the air. You see, the problem that I had was that I was letting my teammates tilt me because I was expecting too much from them. I was wasting energy on trying to work with them, expecting that they would do their part. However, this is energy being used on something that I can't control, when instead, I should be using that energy on trying to win my gunfights, which is something that I can control. The fastest way to get out of low elo is by carrying with your mechanics, and if you are getting frustrated by what your teammates are doing or getting tilted, your mechanics are not going to be at their maximum level. You see, tilt affects everyone, and if you allow yourself to get tilted, you will play worse. So, the key is to not let yourself get to that point of frustration. In order to prevent your teammates from tilting you, you need to think of them as if they are bots. When you have a bot on your team, you don't expect anything of them, right? Like if they die, they die. You knew that was going to happen anyways. But if they make a good play or get a kill, that makes you super happy because you didn't expect anything from them. But then, they actually did something. This way, no matter what they do, it won't affect you negatively because they either met your expectations or they surpassed your expectations, which would affect you positively. So, I will be trying to adopt this mindset now in order to prevent me from tilting. Now, I'm not saying to flame your teammates or be toxic to them, as that will only cause them to play worse, or they will probably start throwing or AFK. You should still be respectful and talk to them like human beings, just expect bot-like gameplay out of them. Another thing I need to do to stop tilting is to remember what my goal is. If my goal is to rank up, then why am I letting random people who I will never meet again and who I have zero control over tilt me and ruin my games? If I'm really serious about ranking up and me tilting is preventing me from ranking up, then why am I still doing it? It doesn't make sense, does it? I think that if your goal is truly to rank up, then you would realize that you getting tilted is only going to push you farther away from that goal, rather than towards it. Remember, tilting is a choice. So before you make that choice, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this choice going to bring me closer to where I want to be, or farther away from where I want to be? So I think what I'm going to do is type those two questions out on my second monitor while I'm playing, so I can constantly remind myself to make the right decision. On the bright side, my mechanics have actually improved a lot. I've been doing mechanics training daily, and my coach said that he has noticed a big difference since our first session. Also, he said my game sense is actually not bad, and I agree with him because after learning about the concepts that I talked about in my previous videos, I definitely have a much better understanding of the game now, and I'm much better at making decisions. I'm playing much more consistently in my games, besides the ones where I tilt, and I'm definitely winning a lot more gunfights. If I can fix my mentality and continue to train my mechanics, I think I will finally be able to climb quickly and consistently. But yeah, if your mental is holding you back, try to implement this mindset that I talked about, and let me know if it works for you. The thing with mentality is that you could have the best game sense and the best mechanics, but if your mindset is cooked, then it will bottleneck you so hard because those things will not even matter anymore. Alright, that's going to wrap up this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are learning or getting some kind of value from these videos. Anyways, if you have any Valorant tips or any constructive criticism for me, leave a comment down below. If you have been enjoying the series, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who you think also might enjoy it. Any support is greatly appreciated, and it really helps give me the motivation to keep making these every week. But anyways, take care of yourselves, keep grinding, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Not here. Not yet.